look around. Your face, this place, look around. What do you see? Your timing is off. There's no future here. The love you fight through the pain, never wrong. Your purpose is clear, but your destiny ends here.
Your face, misplaced. Turn around, walk away. This moment is mine and forever mine. Your heart, my heart, bleed as one for the love. In the end, I know I'll be mourning. Love to love, or loving that kill. These moments we choose.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to the Puzzle Manor, where all mysteries will be hopefully solved. Welcome to another episode of Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright. I am delighted to see you all join me in this mystery for us to solve, of course. As you can see, I am well prepared for the season of spookiness, as you may have called it. For with this really appropriate attire, which represents, well, quite the vampiric features. I am quite a fan of this one. But yeah, I truly hope this new outfit is to your liking. For it was designed by yours truly, of course. Oh. Thank you very much for the hydrate redeem, which is really appropriate considering I'm holding a cup of I promise you it's not actual blood. I will proceed to drink now. Refreshing. And a stretch too, thank you very much. Those are most welcome, obviously. Howdy, Von Yellow. Welcome, Cousin. Welcome, Bevy. Welcome, Show. Welcome, everybody here. Tomato bamboo juice. Perhaps. Should I do the quote, I guess? I guess it would be very appropriate to say it. For, I assume we have some Castlevania fans in the chat room at the moment, so I guess I'll have to say it for your entertainment. How does the line go exactly? Can someone type the dialogue in chat for me to read it? Because I do not completely remember how it goes. If someone does that, I will be more than happy to provide it with a dramatic reading of said dialogue. Okay. What is it? I'm not sure if that's how it goes, Fred, but okay, there we go. What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? Is that okay? Does that work? Does that satisfy the need for such performance? Well, also, did you add yellow smoke? Well, we have to be prepared, so we have a smoke machine that has different colored smoke for depending of who is streaming, of course, as you can see. It could be. I guess you'll see this more bluish toned fog tomorrow. For now, we'll keep it yellow or gold. But yeah, we shall continue with the mystery at hand, shall we? So let's proceed. For we've finished one of the trials last time. Smoke, this is like a gender reveal party. Well, I can guarantee you that there's no doubt about my gender. They're up there, as you can see. Up there. Up there you can see the pronouns. But anyway. Also, Miss Cantavella stood in court under suspicion of being a witch. Thankfully, a young baker, or should I say, a young defense attorney named Mr. Wright, was able to prove her innocence. However, she found herself under yet another accusation. Miss Cantavella was believed to be the Great Witch Bezella. It is imperative we pull our efforts together and assist her in any way possible. Which is exactly what we're gonna do today. As we start. Chapter 3, The Great Witch. Now that I think about it, this outfit might be appropriate regardless of October. Oh my god, the new Venom movie releases on my birthday. That is hilarious. Could be a nice hangout spot if you are interested in that sort of deal. I've heard that even non-comic book fans are quite enjoyers of those movies for their comedy and their character dynamics. So, it might be a fun thing to do. Who knows? Up to you. It is your birthday after all. The Great Witch Bezella. The legendary witch from ancient times. She is the source of all evil and the one who gives rise to all other witches. Huh. You're not wrong, although I do feel like me in particular, strive more in the lesbian side of things, but hey, I'm open to my options. Also, welcome to the stream, my friend. As long as the Great Witch Bezella is alive, there will always be witches in Labyrinthia. Apparently, that is a commonly held belief. Therefore, if Bezella were to put to the fire, there would not be further need for these trials. In other words, no Bezella, no witches, am I right? But how does all that implicate Spella? By the way, Professor, you seem to know a lot about this. The Professor and I discovered a mural of the Great Witch Bezella in a room below the library, and it looked like it was painted a long time ago, that's for sure. No witches? You mean like a wall painting of Bezella? Indeed. There were some historical remains hidden beneath the library. We found it there. At any rate, I very much like to investigate Bezella in great detail. Hold on a second. Friend Show here in the audience. We are working together in Ace Attorney investigations. Would you be perhaps available to join the case here? If you're available, of course. For you are more than invited. But if you're busy with responsibilities such as work, I understand. The idea just came to mind. I'm afraid my knowledge extends no further than the legend known to the townspeople. More than invited, that implies an obligation. Well, the implications of such statement are the ears of the beholder, in my opinion. For I am now just simply extending an invitation. Oh, no worries, my friend. We can schedule something in the future. For these games are known to be long, there will be no shortage of opportunities for you to join. In that case, we have no choice but to ask Spella. Maybe she can tell us why she's accused of being Bezella. Well, yeah, but didn't they tell us we can't see her for a while? Come on, we've never let that stop us before. As Van Sakes. Oh, is that a character from Ace Attorney? I assume. For I have Grace Ace Detective. Well, that is quite the happy coincidence, honestly. And that is how we always end up in all sorts of trouble. Well, fine, just leave it to me. It's nothing that a little sweet talking can't fix. Maya, I'm not sure that's a good idea. The outfit is extremely similar and he carries around a wine glass. Well, does that character possess long boots that all of my friends are quite fond of? That would be my question. I am quite fond of these long boots. They're pretty comfortable. And let me tell you, that right there is no wine, my friend. But anyway, let's proceed. There we go. Hey, look, pal, we need to see Spella. It's a matter of life and death. I'm not sure I will qualify that as sweet talk, but rather more of a full-on assault. Did you not hear Inquisitor Barnharm said? Spella Cantavella is currently undergoing questioning, and while that is... can't you do something? Hey, keep it down, will you? Orders are orders. Oh, I haven't played any Ace Attorney games, funny enough. There are games that that I'm definitely interested in from playing this game. So this is my introduction to Ace Attorney. We might play them in the future, but I did want to go for a more vampire-esque vibe to my costume, I guess. Hey, keep it down, will you? Orders are orders. No matter how many times you ask, the answer will still be no. Now be on your way, will you? Go on, go. Access denied. That much is obvious, Maya. I can't believe Mr. Varham took Espella into custody just because of that outburst. That reminds me, something Inquisitor Barham said has been bothering me. It was not I who made the decision. I believe that's how he put it. Yeah, that's right. So in other words, there's someone of higher authority than Inquisitor Barham, huh? That's it. We'll just go and ask that person instead. But who in Labyrinthia could have more authority than Inquisitor Barnham? Well, I know how to find out. Let's ask around, look. Not you again. You don't give up, do you? Like I said before, you cannot see... Oh, it's not Espella. There's someone else we'd like to see. That's right. You'd like to take us to see the person ranked above Inquisitor Barnham. Above Inquisitor Barnham? You're not telling me that you want to see the High Inquisitor? So they're called the High Inquisitor then. What's this? Are you seriously suggesting that you don't even know of High Inquisitor Dark Law? His name is Dark Law? High Inquisitor Dark Law? These names could not be more unsubtle. No, Dark Law. He's a High Inquisitor. Someone in charge of delivering justice and the law. And his name is Dark Law. I'm sorry, but could you tell us where we can find that person? Please do me a favor and don't ask. She's not the sort of person you can just drop in and see, believe me. But there's something of importance when we wish to discuss with her. You people really are fearless. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. To meet High Inquisitor Darklaw, you must go into the Inquisitor's Hall. Just be careful not to upset her. We understand. Thank you for your assistance. Is the High Inquisitor really that so fearsome? Of course not. Not our High Inquisitor. She's wonderful, beautiful, intelligent, and just a little strict. You don't have to go mentioning what I said about upsetting her, understood? Don't worry, you can rely on us. High Inquisitor, that title sounds really high up the food chain, doesn't it? Apparently, if we go to the Inquisitor's Hall, we can see her there. Well, we won't achieve anything by standing here. Let's go and see her. Okay. It seems like we have entered the Layton part of the game, like once again. An old wooden bench that many woodworms would call home if they could speak. What an observation, Nick. 72 hint coins. Make that 73. Make that 74. Okay. Is that her? I assume. I can see Inquisitor Barnham over there. Okay, which means the woman standing next to him must be High Inquisitor Darklaw. They look so serious. It might be difficult to butt in. Perhaps we should wait until they're finished their conversation. We have prepared the inquisition for the questioning of Espela Cantavella. She's in the death knell dungeon. Would you like to see her now? Barham, I intend to leave the questioning of the girl to you. But if she's indeed the Great Witch, shouldn't the High Inquisitor be there? It's not necessary that I be present, and I have much faith in your abilities. Understood. I will not let you down. I intend to visit the scene of the crime. You take care of things while I'm away. The scene of the crime? You mean... That's right. It's unlikely there are any clues left though. Anyway, the questioning is yours, Barnham. Yes, milady. It looks like they finished talking. Inquisitor Barnham? You... How did you get in here? Sorry, sir. We didn't intend to eavesdrop. Inquisitor Barnham? There's something we'd like to ask you. I got no time now. You best leave. She's gone. Gone to question Espela. It would appear that we have to find what we need to know from the High Inquisitor. Okay. Before we actually talk to her, let's explore around a little. If the magnifying glass has sparkles around it, that is the sign that there's a hint coin right there. The other ones are merely just observations. That is true. Although I am in a pretty healthy streak of never using them. We've completed the entire main Layton series without using a single hint coin. Jasmine! I am delighted to see you here, my friend. Welcome. You arrived just in time, for no puzzles have been solved just yet. So you are the High Inquisitor? From the way you talk, one would think we had met already. I'm certain we have never met before. But I did have the opportunity of seeing you at the Storytellers Parade. That's right, Professor. During that parade, she was standing right next to the storyteller. The storyteller? Isn't he the one who, he's known as the creator in this town. So any person who gets to stand by his side has to be someone important, right? Did you all just come here to stand around speculating? If so, there's a quiet cell in the dungeon which has become vacant. You can speculate all you want there. Oh, thank you. I'm delighted to be here. I'm just following a very interesting rabbit hole researching Mahjong and the lies that have been popularized and information laundered about its history and nomenclature by Oriental researchers. That sounds extremely interesting. Huh. Especially since Mahjong is such an culturally significant game to Japanese culture as far as I know. I have a friend named Tia. She's extremely into Mahjong, so I always find it interesting. I'm finding the origins of like cultural customs and that sort of deal. It's always a pleasure. Talk to me? That's right. It's about this trial. I would like to ask you about it. You know Tia? Oh, that's wonderful. She is an absolute sweetheart. Inquisitors do not make a habit of discussing the details of trial with just anyone. Just anyone. We, or in particular he, acted as Espela's attorney. That is hardly just anyone. That's me, alright? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. So, you're the one. You're the knight of the court who opposed Inquisitor Barnham, aren't you? I receive a detailed report. Yes, indeed. Most interesting. So what would you like to know? I should ask Darkla about... Let's start with the Spella. Spella was proven innocent at least in the last trial. Despite that, she's now being accused of being Basila, even though there is no decisive evidence to support that claim. Just a moment. Before we discuss that, there's one thing I need to make clear. While it's true that you acted as Spella's defendant in the last trial, that does not necessarily mean to say you will be defending her again. What do you mean? Just because the trial is different, that doesn't change the fact that I'm your attorney. The charge against Spella Cantavella is of gravest nature. You mean the charge that she's the Great Witch Basella? That makes you think the accused wants you to defend her again? Does that mean that if Spella doesn't ask Nick to defend her again, then he can't request to be the defense attorney? Correct. The Great Witch Basella is the source of all other witches. Her defense could, by their own words, place themselves in great danger. Knowing Spella's kind nature, I don't think she'd want to subject anyone to that risk. That's why she kept quiet earlier. However, Spella is, at this very moment, undergoing questioning, is she not? And there's a possibility that she might be cleared of all suspicion of being a witch. That's right. There can't possibly be evidence of Spella actually being a witch. So how could anyone prove she is? Just how well do you people really think you know Spella? Huh? On what grounds can you say she's not a witch or that there's no evidence? I'd be glad to have you explain that to me. That's not fair. So there's no evidence of her not being a witch, but there's also no evidence of her being a witch. We have no evidence of anything, so no one has like ground to defend their claims in a way. I mostly play Richie Mahjong myself, Tokyo style primary, but I'm decent at Kansai style. But I've been looking to practice Hong Kong Mahjong more. A lot of the history of Chinese Mahjong seems to be difficult to confirm because of the stigma of the game following the fall of Qin Dynasty. At least that's what my research so far suggests. Interesting. That is also something that is true depending on the region that you're in or what version of the game you're talking about. Things can change a lot. We are certainly not experts when it comes to the Great Witch Basella, so could you perhaps tell us more about this particular witch? To begin with, is the Great Witch not just a figure of legend? The Great Witch Basella does exist. That is a fact accepted by all of the townsfolk. In the past, the Great Witch Basella used her evil powers to burn the entire town. She burned the town. Professor, we saw the witch in the picture in the library. She was burning the town. If the Great Witch Basella uses her powers, this town could burn again as it did long ago. We have to capture Basella before that can happen. But there's no way a Spella could ever do something like that. One thing I really like to know is why Spella of all people is suspected of being Basella. Of course, there is one reason. One reason? I should ask Darko about why Spella is a suspect. From what you've told us so far, it seems there's something about Spella that we do not yet know. Something which makes the townsfolk and you yourself believe she is the Great Witch Basella. Could you tell us what that reason is? That's something you will have to investigate. As the High Inquisitor, do you think I would be in my interest to provide you with that information? Oh please, if you could just tell us a little more. I don't have to tell you anything. If you really want to know, find out for yourselves. Then at least let us see Spella. So Inquisitor Barnham is questioning Spella right now, is that right? Yes, he is. so seeing her tonight would be difficult. Try coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow? Doesn't matter how many times it's used, that sun redeem almost manages to take me off guard. Alright, fine. We'll try again tomorrow. That we will. I hope you all realize how this will look to people of this town. When they see you all supporting the person suspected of being the Great Witch Besella. When it comes to rescuing Espella, I'm not worried about what people think. And I feel the same way as Mr. Wright. That is what I was hoping to hear. At least the very least, you should investigate. And I pray I don't see disappointment in your eyes the next time we meet. Now, if you will excuse me. Hey Nick, I was thinking... We've met her before, haven't we? Yeah, we have. In that trial back in England. Huh? Then who on earth was she? I'm not entirely sure, but at the time she was a teacher from a boarding school for girls. Was she indeed? It would seem Labyrinth is packed full of puzzles. And this is one puzzle that I would really like to solve. Okay then, leave it to me. I'll give it my best shot. Where shall we begin? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, look. I wonder if it might be better to first return to the bakery. Mr. Eclair is no doubt worried about us. We should let her know the situation. Right, we need to tell her all about the trial. I have a feeling that's not going to go too well. I think you did very well, Mr. Wright. I'm sure she'll understand. She's like a mother to Espella. She must be worried sick about her. Okay, everyone, let's head back and tell her everything. How the court proceedings went and the way the townspeople reacted. Espella, it would seem you do indeed have a secret. And we're here to find that out. And that unlocks mystery number 7. The matter of and speech of the mysterious woman accompanying the Inquisitor Barham allude to her high status. Mr. Wright and Miss Faye seem to have heard of her. Who on earth could she be? Standing alongside the storyteller during the parade indicates her high standing and the power she wields. Phew. I feel like it's been a while since we've been out there for fresh air. Indeed. Shall we head back to the bakery? Is that a dog wearing a knight's helmet? Because that is adorable. Yikes! Whoa, he's one frisky little puppy. He's a cute little guy, huh? You're just begging to be petted, aren't you, boy? Good boy, good little doggy. See, look, Nick, he's so happy he's showing his teeth. Like he's smiling. I'm not so sure dogs show their teeth when they're happy. That is such a spoiled sport. Come on, try petting him. Alright, let me give this a shot. Come here. Come on, boy. Mr. Wright, don't pet him. Huh? Ow! Oh, poor Nick. Oh. I guess even cute little puppies have fight worse than their bark. Are you alright, Mr. Wright? I tried to warn you. And yet again, the right luck strikes again. Is that something usual that happens in Phoenix Wright games? Nick's just getting the anime comedy treatment. I'm gonna assume it is. It would fit the tone, I assume. Phoenix Wright has the most good bad luck, I guess. Okay. I guess you can always judge a dog by its looks. He may look cute, but what he was saying wasn't cute at all. What do you mean? By what he was saying, look? Oh, that's right, Miss Faye. Look can understand what animals are saying. Wow, that's amazing! It's like magic. Look, you have magic powers just like the witches do. Given the current circumstances, I'm not sure that's a good thing. I wish I could talk to animals. I'd love to talk to a puppy, or even to spell as Cat Eve. That puppy's way of talking reminded me a lot of Inquisitor Barnham. He said something like, I only say this once, Sir Blue Knight. Constantine, do not permit you to stroke me. Or words to that effect. So the dog's name is Constantine, huh? Perhaps that could have been Inquisitor Barnham's dog. I'm sure of it. He ran off in the direction the Inquisitor's hall. Maybe he's going to meet his master. That dog is just like his owner. Constantly barking, constantly biting Nick, and constantly adorable. So Maya, you mean you really believe in my ability? Trust me, look, when it comes to people and their special abilities, nothing surprises me. I have a few myself, you know. Okay then, let's get back to the bakery. Come on, Lick, let's go. I guess so. I think I've been beaten enough for one night by a dog and his owner. Does Maya have abilities of that caliber, kinda like Luke when it comes to talking to animals? Without spoilers. She's a spirit medium, okay. $80 hint coins. But it's... oh! A hidden puzzle? Okay. Did you see the leaves moving in that tree over there? Yes, I did. I wonder what could it be. Perhaps there's a bird up there. Good grief! Oh my god, it was muffled. What about waiting down? I must say, this is a surprise. I didn't expect you to drop in like that. What are you doing out there in that tree? I can't tell you that. It's a maiden secret. Is that so? Do you want to know why? No, it's okay. Well, I suppose I can tell you anyway. I was searching for flowers. You climb up that tree to find flowers? You certainly are an active young lady. I thought of a good way to appeal to the man of my dreams, you know. I'm going to create a flower bouquet like ones in the fairies would make. Am I head over heels? Possibly. Okay, pretty posse. A flower with a very unique petals sits in the garden. However, it seems as if the petals are not correctly arranged. The flower pitsy thinks they should be arranged to see that you see each petal is next to a petal or of either of the same color or shape. Touch the petal once to pluck it and again to place it. Move the petals so that they are all arranged per the flower pitsy's instructions. Okay. Once you pluck a petal, okay. Let's give this a test run. The flower pitsy thinks they should be arranged so that each petal is next to a petal of either the same color or shape. Okay. Same color or shape. So... as you can see right here, this right here respects the order. Okay. At least the green, because those two, the green one there is the same color as the red to the left there. So, you know, what if let's give this a test run. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay. I'll say that we might need the green one here, since it's the only other like heart-shaped one. So to make it not absolutely awful to organize, we're gonna put this one right here. As for those two over there, I think we can swap them, because this one, it's gonna be orange, orange, blue, blue, just like that. As for the other ones, wait, I have an idea. What if we put this one here? This one here for now, since they have the same color. And we swap these two, maybe. Perfect.
See what you think of this.
That's the one.
Professor, I did it!
Marvelous. If I give him a bouquet such as this, will he ever fall head over heels for me? Oh, I can't wait for the day when I can meet him again. Well, I guess we can continue now, having solved that puzzle. Phoenix, Maya, why are you back so late? Yeah, sorry we're late. It's just that, well, about a spell, what are you two looking so glum about? I was so surprised. Huh? Just how is it that you could do such a brilliant job as a defender? It was wonderful the way you proved a spell as innocent. So she was there? Interesting. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Not at all. No need to thank me. After all, Espella is still... I know, Phoenix. Oh, were you watching the trial? I certainly was, Maya. There's no reason to not go... for you to look so glum. The way you stood up to the Inquisition. In all my life, I've never seen anything quite like it. That outstretched man, that pointing finger, it was truly a sight to behold, Phoenix. Boss. That's why I'm not at all worried. Huh? Because I believe in you, Phoenix. And I know you'll rescue Spella again. You will rescue her, won't you? I will. They'll be there. I'll be there for her no matter what, right to the very end. That's a promise now, you hear? Now then, you must both be tired after all you've been through. You must have good news, and that means you two gentlemen as well. Oh, do you mean us? Of course. Why, if I hadn't been for you two, Phoenix couldn't have done what he did. Thank you, madam. Perhaps I should bring out another extra large loaf for you for our young to appreciate here. No, I'm fine. I mean, I'm fine, really, but thanks for the offer. Nick, we have to give it all we got for the boss's sake. Also, excuse me for a second as I hydrate myself. Patty is fantastic. You got that right. I might be difficult to rest right after a trial like that, but tonight perhaps we should all try to get a good rest, and Mrs. Eclair suggests. I agree, Professor. Tomorrow's a new day after all. Let's go inside then. If we don't take that rest, we won't be able to do our best tomorrow. I know Espella is able to rest for the night as well. I guess we should better go inside. Well then, let's all turn in for the night. The next day, probably. Seems like Maya is troubled. Ah, is that you, Maya? Hey, look, what's the matter? Can't sleep? I kind of woke up, but then I guess you did too, right? You're worried about Espella, aren't you? Yeah. After all, you were living together. She must be like a member of the family. But you and Mr. Wright found yourselves here in Labyrinthia. Just like me and the professor, didn't you? Seems that way. Even though we've supposedly been living here for 5 years now, but those memories didn't exactly turn out to be real. I got no idea how I even had that kind of memory in the first place. On top of that, even the boss seemed to have the same exact memory as us. She's done so much to take care of us. When I think about it, I can't help but feel like we were all deceiving her, you know? I don't think you have any reason to feel that way, Maya. It's not your fault that your memories have changed. And even if the memories are different, I'm sure your feelings for Mrs. Eclair and Espella are real. This is adorable. You're so right, Luke. Thanks, Luke. I feel way better now. Not at all, it's nothing. Alright, I'm gonna try real hard and get my beauty sleep. I'll be out faster than you can say goodnight. I'm not so sure if beauty is achieved by sleeping, or that sleep is something you can try hard at, but I'm definitely ready to sleep. Maya, did you just say something? Me? I didn't say anything. But I'm sure I heard something. Maybe it was from the outside. I wonder what it was. Let's go and have a look, Luke. An interesting duo of characters here, Maya and Luke. The assistants, I guess. Hey, isn't that Patty over there? It looks like she's searching for something. Eve. Oh no, the cat. Goodness me, where could that cat have gone? She doesn't normally go wandering off at this time of the night. I suppose you're worried about Espella too, aren't you? Espella, I wonder what she's doing right now. Is she crying herself to sleep? Don't worry, Espella. You got your friends here, and we're going to make sure you come home to us safely. And when you do, we'll all sit down and have a nice dinner together. Where was she keeping that bread, I wonder? Boss. She's worrying so much about Espella. She looks so sad. She really does. This must be so hard for her. Maya, I got a great idea. Let's go and find Eve for her. If Eve still hasn't come back in time, if Eve still isn't back by the time Espella comes home, she'd miss her for sure. And Mrs. Eclair could relax a little too. Look, you're a genius. Let's go and find Eve and Espella and Patty. But I wonder where she could have gone. We'll probably find her quicker if we ask around a bit. Eve is easy to recognize. She looks quite distinctive and has that scarf around her neck. I'm sure someone must have seen her. Correction, you're not just a little genius, you're a super mega huge genius. It's nothing. I mean, I am the professor's apprentice. Let's get this show on the road, but how about we start by looking around the town center? Right you are, Maya, but we better take care since we'll be in the streets at night. Don't worry though, if anything happens, you can rely on me. It's the job of every gentleman to protect a lady. Let's go, Maya. As the grown-up here, I can't feel but feel it should be me who's doing the protecting. That's funny. So I guess we're investigating town now. I guess we'll go in order here. Puzzle? Make way! Sorry. Whew. Okay, everything seems to be okay. What is this? It's a little late in the evening to be delivering letters, isn't it? Yes it is. But I'm only the courier in this town, which means I'm always busy even at this time of day. What? You're the only one? That must be tough. So, what is it then? What can I do for you? Alright, you haven't seen a black cat anywhere around here by any chance? Black cat? Sir? I do believe I did. I saw it. The cat, I mean. Wait, that really? That's great. Can you tell us about it? Well, I could, but I'm wondering, should I tell you for free? Oh, we don't have any money on us, if that's what you really mean. No, not money. It's just, I'm a kid at heart. I'm sort of not sure about where to take the next letter, I mean. Do you think you could help me with that? If that's all that's traveling to you, we'd be glad to help. Okay. What do we have here? A 40 picarat puzzle, so this one should prove to be challenging. Red and blue letters are scattered all over town, ready to be collected. Constantine's route supply stipulates that he turned left or right after certain letters, but it seems he's forgotten their route. Help Constantine remember his route on a ground town so that he collects every single letter. Rearrange the order of the letters in the list to alter the route. Okay. Do we get to see it on the screen? Okay, interesting. So judging from this map right here, let's see. Okay, so I see mostly red cards on that like top left corner. What else? There's some like blue ones around the middle. Okay, we're starting from down there, I guess. Picked up, turn right, then left. Okay. Let's try this. Let's start with the only one in front of Constantine here is a blue one. I guess you could use Constantine here and a red letter to move to the next one up there. Okay. Okay. We do have less blue ones than red ones, so we should be careful here. I'll say... Okay, this would go up. It will go up or after that one. Okay. Is this correct? Okay. We said that we started with a... Oh, I cannot draw in the top screen. I keep forgetting. Okay. So start from that one down there. And work your way... Okay. I think this is okay. I think you'll be able to grab all of them with this configuration. I guess we'll see. That's one. Nice. Good. Good job, Constantine. Yes. Marvelous.
Let's give this answer a try. All in a day's work for Maya Fey, Ace Assistant.
You know what? I should have expected it, but it's still cool to see the Phoenix Wright characters doing the Layton thing. Hey, that's amazing! Now I know where to go, thanks! A puzzle like that is a piece of cake. Now then, a promise is a promise. Let me tell you about that cat. Although, I didn't actually see it, the cat I mean. I more heard it, or rather about it. The minstrel near the fountain was singing about a black cat. Near the fountain? That's in the town center, isn't it? Right. Well, time's ticking. Better get going. This won't deliver themselves, you know. The letters, I mean. Okay. And there she goes. I don't know if anyone else heard it, but I think I heard a Star Wars sound effect when she took off. Whoa, that's a world-class sprint. Now that's determination. Come on, look, put pedal to the metal. Hey, Maya, wait for me. Okay, so right now, where do we go next? The fountain. Hello? Excuse me. What is it, lad? You have something you wish to sell? It must be serious for a young fellow my dad like yourself to be visiting my shop at this hour. What kind of stories is that anyway? I only see a bunch of pots and junk here. This is a pawnbroker's shop, madam. So pray tell, what is it that you're selling? We're not exactly here on business, we're just looking for a cat. It's a cute black cat called Eve. You haven't seen her, have you? A black cat, you say? I have a feeling I may have seen it, but then again. Yes? It's no good. I felt I was about to remember for a moment there, but I got things on my mind and I'm finding it hard to concentrate, you see. If only I could solve this. Oh, you're talking about a puzzle? Because I could really solve it for you. Svar, just like that. I'll help too. Maya is still a newbie when it comes to solving puzzles. Okay, look, we can do this, can't we? Svari, just like that. Then let's get to it, madam. Recently, the mice have been bothersome. I want to catch that mice that has been causing trouble in the shop and teach them a lesson. So we're gonna have a rat puzzle, it seems. Yes. Oh, look at Chibi, look at Maya. That is adorable. 8 mice have been separated into groups. The blue group contains good, honest mice. The orange one contains devious mice. Look at the example at the upper screen and separate the liked mice into the correct groups. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? Great truck Laffit Yellow, thank you very much. Allow me to give you a better look at it. Do you like it? I'm quite fond of this outfit personally. And I can promise you this is not wine. As for the mice themselves... So he fell into darkness and let the archangel stake him. Okay. Oh, it's their tail shapes. I understand now. Okay. Okay, that is good. Which means this one would be here. Oh, they have a little animation when you grab them. You can see it on the top screen there. That is quite adorable. The next one... it's pointing downwards. So all the tails that are pointing downwards are... yeah, like this one, you see? All the tails pointing downwards belong to the orange box. And everyone else belongs in the blue one. And that should be it, really.
Let's do it, Miss Moya.
Marvelous.
Just what I'd expect from the professor's apprentice.
A double character solving animation. That is cool. I like that. I didn't think you'd solve such a difficult puzzle so easily. I'm quite impressed. Still not surpassing the double pointing. That one was magical, honestly. So yeah, I cannot blame you. Alright, that settles it then. I'm the professor's new apprentice. I think not. The professor has only one apprentice, and that's me. So, do you two want to talk about a cat, or do you two want to talk about a cat, or don't you? Of course we do. We'd very much like to hear about the cat. So, Mr. Pawnbroker, what can you tell us? Well, I haven't actually seen a cat, but I am certain I never heard the minstrel near the fountain sing about the black cat. Near the fountain, got it. Thank you. We'll go and take a look. Guess we should continue moving then. Hello? Good evening, sir. There's something we'd like to ask you. What's the matter? You're a bit quiet this evening, are you? I wonder what's up. A sore throat, maybe? Sylvie. I have no choice but to retire, Sylvie. Yikes! Alas, now an arrival has up and appeared. So how can I sing when I'm so afeared? A simple Varchus cannot compete with a rival that strong. He cannot be beat. Please calm down, what do you mean? Oh, that bard with the parrot on his shoulder, wrapped in colors he couldn't be bolder. When he sings, it is with such a grace, he draws the eyes of all in the place. This bardly bard named Bardly, no word sits in his shoulder, dressed so drily, he can hardly compete with the bard who is bolder. It would seem some amazing new rival has appeared. Woe is me. Well, for starters, you could try perking up a little. Perking up? I need some color to cheer up my day. I need some color to replace my gray. You need color? For example, bright colors such as these. Oh, it's gonna be a puzzle, of course. Puzzle 27, stained glass. Okay. The stained glass window above has been beautifully painted using the 4 bright colors. Paint a similar stained glass window so that each neighboring color is different. Think very carefully of where each color should go. Okay. Note, yellow can only be used once. Well, I have been told that there's only one of me. Anyway. Okay. Well, since yellow can only be used once, I would venture to say that we should use it in the middle. From there, that should just guide us easily. What if yellow? What if paints the inner ones? These 2 squares right here are the trickier ones, definitely. Okay, it's good that we can remove them. Okay. Let's try. It looks like a person raising their arms now. Cute. I guess we'll go for... No, not that one. I do enjoy the animations of Luke and Maya jumping. It is not symmetrical in the slightest, unfortunately, so... Now we go with... red here. Okay. So far so good. I'm trying every single time I do one of these, you gotta make sure that other colors are not... For example, over here would be a green because it's touching all 3 of the other colors, so it's not like we have a choice there. But here... it needs to be blue and green because they're not touching each other. As for here, it's touching green, red, and yellow, so it should be blue here. As for the other ones, definitely a red right here. It's touching all the colors. Same thing with this one. No, not that one, not that one, not that one. This one. Now it looks like a Yumeniki enemy. There we go. And last but not least, considering this is the color that's touching all of the others, a little nice green here.
Professor.
Marvelous.
Professor, I did it!
Good job. Look at this, Mr. Bartley. The colors are beautiful. Come on, cheer up. A minstrel isn't judged by appearances, he's judged by his songs. I'm certain that there are many people who love to hear your songs, Mr. Bartley. Absolutely, I for one would love to hear more of your songs. Really? Yes, really. Really, truly? Yes, truly, really. Oh yes, you're right. Now I feel reborn. There's no reason for me to feel forlorn. I shall sing to my heart's content, morn, moon, and night, on and on and on. I won't give up without a fight. That's more like it. At least he's perked up enough to continue singing. Yeah, it's right. That's a relief. In return for the cheer that you did bring, now even more than ever, I'll continue to sing. You're very welcome. Still, it seems like there's another minstrel somewhere in town. Oh, kindly do. What could it be? What brings you to Barham, to the Barley? What would you ask of me? Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Bartley, have you seen a black cat anywhere around here? I've seen it. I've seen a black cat. Since you're asking, I'll sing about that. A beautiful black cat with fur so sleek, chaste, ran to the main street. 3 knights gave chase, but it didn't last. The cat got away by running so fast. That's it, look. It must have gone to the main street. Come on, Maya, let's go that way. Yeah, you mentioned something about we've been chased. We better hurry. Okay. Finally gonna find that cat. We have a group of knights in need of puzzle solving here, it seems. Also, let me drink some water real quick and to stretch a little. My apologies, my friends. Let's just say last night's sleep was not the greatest. If we don't hurry up and find that cat, I'll get away from us. Come on, give me a break. Just how long do you intend to chase after a cat? If we don't get back to our post, the captain is going to blow his top. Even so, I'm sure the cat was astray. Surely it's a part of the code of cavalry to rescue people and animals without this distinction. Or I've done nothing but to chase it around. Sheesh, why did you have to be in our squad? Did you hear that, Maya? Those knights are talking about a cat. Yep, and I bet they're talking about Eve. Let's ask him. Excuse me, sir, we're looking for a black cat. And we overheard you talking about a cat. We're looking for a black cat wearing a purple neck scarf. Huh? A cat, you say? That must be... Hey, wait a minute. Aren't those two ones... Who gave Inquisitor Barham such a hard time at the trial? These are the ones, alright? They were with that defender. What business could you possibly have with us? Be off with you, or feel our wrath. I know nothing of this cat you seek. Huh? But I heard you were talking about a cat. Yeah, I heard you too. You were worried about her escaping. Even so, I don't know what I do. I don't know what I don't know, and I can't tell what I can't tell. Come on, just tell us. We need to find her. You can ask as much as you like. But we know nothing. We saw nothing. We heard nothing. Sure. I guess we'll find out. So. Those damn pricks. Three disgruntled knights claims to have seen Eve wander down the street. Sadly, they are not very cooperative and have supplied a rather dubious set of clues. Use the map and the knight's clues to trace Eve's path down the town, starting with an S and ending at the kite icon. Okay. We've done puzzles like this before. Okay. One of the knights says the cat took a turn. One of them says it went straight ahead. And the other one says it was a straight line too. Which would mean... Okay. I mean, the first one is saying that the cat took a turn in front of him, so would that mean... Cannot be this one, because if you look at the picture, it has two paths where like it comes from. So I assume it's like down here they refer. This one is also saying go straight, and I guess that leaves the down one right there, which forms a letter S in a way. But let's see if this is correct.
Let's do it, Luke.
Marvelous.
We did it!
Perfect. Seen nothing, heard nothing, know nothing. We're not going to tell. We've worked out where Eve is, Maya, and you know where she's going, don't you? I sure do. It looks like she's running off towards the town square. No, we didn't even tell you. How did you work it out? Did you read our minds? No, the answer was in the puzzle. Say, shouldn't you be getting back before your captain goes ballistic? Touché. We're close to finding Eve, Luke. Right, let's go and find her before she goes off running off somewhere else. Yeah. Hey, you know what? I can really get used to this whole puzzle solving thing. So, does this line here have a payoff? In future Phoenix Wright titles, does Maya become more of a puzzle solver too? Because that would be interesting. Although, it is dubious how canon this game is for both series, I imagine. I imagine this is not canon to any series, honestly. Nor Layton, nor Phoenix Wright. It's just a special episode in a way. Just a little fun experiment, yeah. You know, it's like the moment I saw the answer, it just felt so right, and I was right. Hey, I was right too, you know. Anyway, let's go. Okay, where to now? There we go, there it is. Oh, it's a High Inquisitor. Okay. What is she doing here? It's you. High Inquisitor Darklaw. Oh, if it isn't you too. Isn't it a bit late for you to be out here strolling around? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So what are you doing here anyway? You seem a little different somehow. Well, aren't you quite the inquisitive ones? I'm the inquisitor here, remember? Anyway, I happen to be on duty. On duty? This late at night? As long as there are witches in this town, there will always be crimes of magic. Mommy, sorry. She is quite attractive, I'll give you that, CJ. I am directing the Knight's inquiry into a certain incident involving this bell tower. A certain incident? Three months ago, an alchemist residing not far from here was murdered. Naturally, it was at the hand of a witch. Did you say an alchemist? A witch murdered an alchemist using magic? That's terrible! Indeed, it was a dreadful incident, and it was the only case to remain unsolved. The incident to remain unsolved? That's the reason we're working on it through the night. Go home and to the comfort of your beds. We wouldn't want you meeting a witch now, would we? Hey, I'm no child, you know. That's we, Luke. We happen to be researching for a cat. It's a black cat called Eve. Eve? Hey, have you seen her? I have seen no sign of any cat. Not around here, anyway. Oh, really? But she has to be somewhere nearby. Come on, Luke, let's look around a bit more. Yeah, right you are, Maya. Well, thank you, High Inquisitor Darkclaw. Maya Fey. Yes? What is it? Wait, that's weird. I don't remember telling you my name. There are witches in the most unlikely of places. You must remain vigilant. She knows more than she lets on. That is more than obvious. What does she mean by that? Hey Maya, over here! I found Eve! What's the matter? Come on! Huh? Oh yeah, okay, I'm coming. She is the High Inquisitor and leader of the Inquisition, High Inquisitor Darkclaw. Her stance on witches and witchcraft is strict, as is her attitude towards her subordinates. Working alone relentlessly at night, she appears to embrace a hate for witches, and yet, I don't know why. And there she is. There's the kitty cat. Eve, we finally found you! I'm so glad you're safe. Espella, would it be so upset if anything happened to you? She sure would, look. She said that Eve is a real friend. Hopefully, the boss will feel better too when we get Eve back home. She sure will. Come on then, let's go back to the bakery. Okay. Guess we'll turn to the bakery. Let's go. That took us longer than I thought it would. I wonder if everyone is asleep. It's getting close to daybreak. We should enter quietly and try not to wake anyone. Where on earth could those two have gone? After what happened earlier, you'd think they'd know better than to go wander around at a night like this. It's getting brighter out already. I'm starting to worry that they may have come across a witch. If they don't show up soon, I suggest we all go looking for them. After a trial like that, it makes me wonder where they get their energy from. Oh, Eve! Where were you? Good morning, everyone. What do you mean, good morning? Where have you two been this whole time? Sorry, we didn't expect to be gone for so long. I have thought you'd known better, Luke. What were you doing out there at this hour? Sorry, Professor. We were looking for Eve. Looking for Eve, you say? You mean you were both concerned that Eve was missing? Well, when Espella comes home, she'll want Eve to be here to meet her, won't she? After all, Eve is like a member of the family. Oh, you dears, that's very considerate of you. Thank you. But I want you to promise me that you won't go wandering around late at night like that ever again. It's just not safe. What with all those witches out there? We promise. Sorry, boss. I'm sorry too. I should say, it's early morning already. Why don't you go bowl and get yourself cleaned out? I've already prepared breakfast, so jump to it. Yes, ma'am. Come to think of it, I'm so hungry I could eat one of Mary's goats. How about you, Luke? Now that you mentioned it, I'm definitely ready for breakfast. Personally, if I put an all-nighter, I would be tired, not hungry. You certainly both love your food. Personally, I just like more sleep. Right then, let's eat breakfast and make our way to the court. Right you are, Professor. I'm sure Espella must be feeling lonely. Oh, and Mr. Wright, could you perhaps take something from the bakery for her? You bet. I'm sure Espella will be glad to get some of Patty's freshly baked bread. Come on, what are you're waiting for? Breakfast is ready. Alright, we're coming. Well then, let's dig in. Okay. As it seems we're all ready to go, shall we make our way to the court? So does everybody remember how to get there? Sure, we just head east from here, and it's on the other side of the forest, isn't it? Boy, Espella must be feeling so sad and lonely. Let's get a move on. Let's go. Oh, wait. Look who it is. It's Mary. Welcome, welcome. How about some fresh goat's milk from a freshly milked goat? Well, I'll be if it isn't you lot. What a coincidence seeing you here. Yeah, we haven't seen each other since the last trial took place. Hey, Miss Murray. I thought you were selling milk on the outskirts of the market. That's right, I do. But not everyone can get to the market to buy their milk, child. That's why Sonoa and I sometimes set up a stall in town like this. It must be hard having to do it right after a trial like this. We have to deliver the milk while it's still fresh, you see. There's no way we can go taking a break. Not only that, but we hardly feel like resting. Not after all that excitement. We've never experienced a trial like that. Who would have thought that sweet flower Silicura would turn out to be a witch? We actually got the scene where she gets burned alive, and it was very hard to see, actually. Such an innocent face too. You never believe she could have done it. Don't you think so, my little snowykins? Bah. At any rate, it was a real shock scene and execution by fire. Maybe so, but on the other hand, it could be helped. After all, she was a witch. I'll be honest, that is quite somber. Anyway, at times like this, a little puzzle can help clear up the air. Isn't that right, my little fluffy dumpling? Having goats. Okay. 5 goats were put out to pasture. Each goat has its own unique color and pattern. Not only that, they each have a unique pattern to their bleeding. However, these conversation-loving goats all suddenly started talking at once, sending the conversation into complete chaos. Use the picture above to work out which of the goats is saying what. Also, pay attention to each goat's color and pattern. Okay. So we can move the statements around. One of them is just saying banana, honestly. Hmm. Are they all just talking about bananas here? That doesn't help with trying to find out to organize them. Okay. Okay, so the white one is saying banana. The second one is saying this one right here. You can see it there in the third panel. Dark brown with the white part of fur for the legs. Yeah, that's a dead giveaway. For the black and white ones, that would be, yeah. You'll be Baba now. Then is now and finally na ba. Okay, this should be good. But there's only one way to find out.
Let's give this answer a try.
Where's the one that says Dan
All in a day's work
Dadan?
for Maya Fey, Ace Assistant.
It was out of frame. I'm sure it was there. That is an adorable illustration, I'll say. That is pretty beautiful. What do you think? Doesn't it feel dreamy being surrounded by lovely bleeding goats? Personally, I prefer sheep, but anyway, that's just me. I'll be seeing them in my dreams tonight for sure. I'll probably be counting goats instead of sheep. They certainly do look cute, don't they? Their cute appearance can be quite relaxing, if only you can block out their bleeding. Okay. Where to now? Courtroom, okay. Oh, I see. There we go. Coming back here makes me remember yesterday's trial. The spell is still being held somewhere inside the building. Yeah, and it's up to us to get her out of there as soon as we can. The first thing we should do is to make sure we're allowed to enter here. You there! Yes, you! Uh-oh. There's nothing like a confrontation first thing in the morning to keep keep you on your toes. We're here to visit our client. It's not you we're interested in. It's Dark Cat over there. He's to come with us immediately. Who, sir? Me? Yes, sir. You, sir. What have you done this time? Professor, did you do something? I wonder what it could be. Look, do you have any idea? Professor? Don't play innocent with us. The order came from the storyteller himself. You don't have to... You have been personally summoned to the audience room to see the storyteller. Okay, an audience room. Meeting the storyteller in person is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a person. There's no one in all of Labyrinthia who wouldn't be proud of meeting me. That goes for us night too, though. Such an honor is mostly almost unheard of. To have Herschel Layton make his way to the audience room. Very well. And in this audience room, the storyteller will be waiting for me. Is that correct? What? Why does the professor... why does the storyteller want to see you, Professor? I guess we'll find out now, look. Yeah, what's going on here anyway? Would it be possible to go there after having seen Miss Cantabella? The storyteller's orders are of absolute highest priority. Nothing can be taken at precedence. But... Not only that, but in any event, you are not permitted to see the accused. Why would that be here? The permission to see the accused is restricted to Defender Wright and his assistant. Okay, so while Maya and Phoenix are gonna take care of the trial, Layton is gonna go see the storyteller directly. This is gonna be interesting. Although I do enjoy their interactions together, so the idea of them splitting up here, I guess we'll see how it pans out. What do you make of that, Professor? I split the party. Make of that what you will. Orders are orders. Very well. Let's go meet the storyteller. That's more like it. Professor, are you really planning on meeting with the storyteller? It might be a trap. While I do sense the potential for a scheme here, I'd be foolish to pass up the opportunity to meet with this town's creator. There are rather too many things that I would like to ask him. I see. If the professor is going, then I'm going too. After all, I'm the professor's apprentice. Be careful, Luke. I'm sure you'll be just fine as long as you stay with the professor. I will, and please give Espella our best. And of course, and Maya, could you give Espella the bread from Mrs. Eclair? Sure thing, Luke. Well, if you finally finish talking, I would suggest wasting no more time. You'll find the audience room beyond the guards of the post. And Defender, you should see the accused. Well, it would seem we must go our separate ways for the time being. Yes, it looks like it. Well, take care, Professor. And you, Mr. Wright. I wish you the best of luck. Well, there they go. Do you think they'll be okay? The professor, look, I think they can take care of themselves. Anyway, we should hurry up and talk to Espella. Right. Even though she tries to hide it, inside her must be different. What if she's found guilty of being a witch? What would we do then? Last night we saw with our own eyes what they do to witches. Geesh, I remember when we saw Kira being burned alive. That was one of the hardest things to watch ever in this series, honestly. It's not right. And any world where things like that are allowed to happen isn't right. I know, Maya. But for now, we have no choice. We have to clear Espella of all charges. We need to focus on what needs to be done alone. The Great Witch Bestella. I wonder why they suspect Espella of being her. I don't know, but if we were lucky, we'll see. Well, maybe she'll be able to shed some light into it. Hey, Defender! It's time for you to see what you've caused. Well, this is it, Nick. It sure is. Let's go, Maya. Okay. Can we throw with the guards here? Yeah, but none of them have hint coins, it seems. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. And there she is, Espela herself. Oh, Mr. Wright, Maya, Espela. So this is the... Oh, don't worry, I'm fine, really. I was a little surprised at how hard the bed was, though. Espela. Oh, that's right, I have something for you. Here, the boss made it for you. Look, it's her special walnut bread. You should try it. Aunt Patty made that for me? Thank you, Maya. We'll get you home soon enough. Then we can all sit down and try different kinds of bread. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, we're going to have you out of here soon. So don't you worry, Espela. But are you sure you want to do that? What are you talking about, Espela? Do you really want to continue defending me, Mr. Wright? What? Of course I do. That made you say... What made you say that? You do know what I've been charged with, don't you? Sure we do. They're accusing you of being Besela, the source of all witches here in Labyrinthia. That's right. And anyone who defends such a suspect will also come under suspicion themselves. People are likely to critique you and make you suffer, all on my account. I can't ask you to defend me. I don't want you suffering because of me. Okay. Listen to me, Espela. We're all already suffering just seeing you here in this prison. Do you honestly think we just stand around and not do anything? Mr. Wright. Hey, I get it, Espela. I bet you're just worried that Nick will slip up the way he always does. Huh? Trust me, there's nothing to worry about. The professor and Luke are on our side too. Huh? No, it's not that what I meant. I wouldn't think of that at all. Mr. Wright, you're just amazing. You and Mr. Layton both, it was like we were working magic together. But thanks for the vote of confidence. Well, that settles it then, Espela. And don't worry, we're going to be here for you. We'll fight to the very end. The two of us, the professor and Luke, we'll all be working together on this thing. We won't let you down. What's wrong, Espela? It's just that... Nah, I'll win. The only one who's ever been this kind to me before is Aunt Patty. I don't know what to say. Espela, I'm not sure how to say this, but it seems that these townsfolk are distancing themselves from you, as if they fear you for some reason. I can't believe they all think a cute girl like you could be the Great Witch. Espela, we heard from High Inquisitor Darklaw that there's a reason why they're so suspicious of you. If it's okay with you, we'd like you to tell us what that reason is, because the Inquisitor is not telling us anything at the moment. The reason the townsfolk suspect you and why they're so distant. Alright, I guess I never had the chance to explain properly. Huh? It's true that the townsfolk look at me differently, and the reason for that is because I am... Oh, come on, the suspense is gonna kill me here. Oh, we moved to Luke and Layton. You cannot do that to me, my god. Well, Professor, we reached the library, and the place at which the storyteller is waiting for us is east of here, right? Indeed, according to the night, the audience room is part of the postcard. I wonder what the creator of Labyrinthia wants to talk to you about, Professor. It's too soon to assume anything, Luke. But whatever it might be, I might well have I have a few things that I would like to ask him too. We should be thankful that this opportunity has come so soon. Even if it's part of some scheme. Let's go, Professor, to the audience room. Let's go. Ah, Professor Layton, it's good to see you again. The pleasure is all mine, Mister. By the way, I noticed the puzzles in Labyrinthia are of the highest quality. It warms my heart to hear just you say that, Professor. So then, would you like to see if there are any puzzles in that? You missed or attempt any puzzles you put off? How about spending a moment or two with me just to check some puzzles? Oh, there's 2 puzzles that we haven't solved, it seems. I guess we'll have to get on it right now. Starting with puzzle 18. Okay. Puzzle 18. Baffling bookcase. The books on the shelf are all out of order. When correctly arranged, the book's spines form an illustration. Rearrange the books so that they are all correctly lined up. On the touchscreen, you'll find a picture of the book as seen from below. Don't mind the burned parts. It's still just as helpful. Okay. So judging from this, how does this look? Because they're clearly... Oh, that one on the edge is so burnt. It's hard to make out what color it is. But I do think that looks good. I think that the parts are connecting there. Then we'll go for the green. Then it's the 2 blues. What about this? As for this red one, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I see it now. It's a woman. Okay. Interesting. That should be it. I think everything's connecting and in place.
I've already seen the answer. That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Marvelous. That was exceptional puzzle solving. And now we do puzzle 23. And we should be all caught up with our missing puzzles. Short round ride. Okay. What do we have here? Ride the starry road to the other side. The Starfield Road is the only way across. Unfortunately, the path is not quite so simple. You can ride on top of the road as well as below it, but which will get you across safely? Slide the stylus across the touchscreen to move the camera and get a better view of the winding path. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Oh my god, if this with the 3D effect would be insane. This with the 3D effect of the 3DS. That looks really good. Okay. How does the memo work for something like this? Oh, it just shows you the picture. I would say, from the looks of it, I would say up. Let's see. Marvelous.
Don't worry. Leave this one to me.
That's the one.
As you'd expect from a gentleman in training.
Marvelous. And with that, we're caught up with all the puzzles that we were missing. Interesting. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case. Okay. Now. That's where the Grand Remor is. When you want to talk about puzzle you missed or stuff, okay. No, she says the same thing. So where to now? Ah, you're the gentleman from yesterday. Hello again, Dewey. Hey, do you even remember my name? Say, you're always so calm and collected. Oh, whoa. Please come down a little, drop all those books. Oh, whoa. I was really surprised when you borrowed the Grand Grimoire in the first place. But then, to lend it to someone who works at a bakery. But the professor gave the impression, so there's no problem, is there? I guess not. And if not for the Grand Grimoire, an innocent person would have been found guilty instead. Well, I suppose so. In my opinion, Mr. Wright should be well capable of completing mysteries and trials himself. In fact, I'm quite certain of it. I was really surprised watching him perform in yesterday's courtroom. Everyone in the town is talking about it. This is the first time we've ever seen a person accused of being a witch be proven innocent in court. Is that so? It makes me wonder if the people sent to the fire before now really were all witches. It is a little bit unnerving to think about how many people were burned alive under the suspicion of being witches. Kinda somber, honestly. Don't talk like that. You can go around saying things like that, or you'll have the knights after you. Okay. Okay. Just blur a little bit more. Oh, it's right there, okay. So it's not exactly in the library, but right next to it. Interesting. Oh, hint coin. 81. $82. Do the other flags have anything? No. The tree, the flags over there, nothing. Okay. Oh, what about the water? Did anyone perhaps drop a hint going down there? Yes, they did. That makes 83. No. We're gonna talk to this gentleman right here, for he has a puzzle for us. Aren't you Herschel Layton the Hatter? Well, I'm not a hatter, although I certainly am Herschel Layton. I have been told that my presence is requested in the audience room. I've definitely heard something about that, but it's beyond me why. So I gotta go to work. Best of luck to you, Ghost, and thanks for joining us. With all due respect, why would the storyteller invite mere commoners to the audience room? Aren't people normally allowed to visit? Of course not. Both the audience room and the tower in which she resides are areas of strict surveillance. One does not simply visit the storyteller. Did you say tower? The storyteller's tower, naturally. Don't tell me you've never heard of it. He only comes out of his tower to appear before the people in the parades. The audience room is where the storyteller comes whenever there's a parade. We, the Order of the Knights, provide his protection from this guard post. We feel honored by his presence, even if he doesn't speak to us. I see. Then it would seem we are extremely privileged to have been invited here. Don't let it go to your head. Wait here while I open the gate. Come to think of it, during the parade, the storyteller did seem to be held in high esteem by all the townsfolk. Indeed, look, after all, he is the author of this town story. So he is effectively like some kind of god. Like a god? No, someone tell me this isn't happening. There seems to be some commotion over there. It's that knight. He's coming back this way, and he doesn't look too happy. This is bad, real bad. What am I going to do? What's the matter? Well, actually, Dark Hat, the gate won't open. It's broken, I can't fix it. So what happens now? I wish I knew. What am I going to do? We need to do something, and we can't keep the storyteller waiting. If we do, there goes my career as a knight. Unless you're two aren't you two meant to be good at finding people? Finding people? I wouldn't say we're particularly good. Don't say that. I need your help here. There is one knight who is able to fix the gates, but he's busy training with the other knights. I'd like to call him back here without disturbing the others, but in armor, they all look the same. The only way to identify him is to look for a knight with unusual shaped swords. Unusual shaped swords. Interesting. Professor, doesn't that mean... Indeed, my boy. It means we can tackle this the way we will tackle a puzzle. So, will you find him? Okay. We'll see what I can do. Okay. Not standard issue. Okay, no standard issue. It's lunchtime, and the knights are all eager to eat their share. They have all stuffed their swords onto the massive piece of meat at the same time. One of the swords is not standard knight issue and has an oddly curved blade. Examine the blades and find the owner of the strange sword. Okay. Okay, let's see here. So, judging from how they're positioned, I think this one right here? Okay. This one is obvious. This one is obvious. This one is obvious as well. This one as well. This one as well. The one what I'm concerned with is this one. It doesn't seem to connect to anything. Unless the sword looks like this. That's the one that I'm feeling. I think it's this knight, the one that we're looking for. The smaller one. Here. Yes, that one.
Allow me to show you my puzzle-solving skills.
Marvelous.
That was indeed an intriguing puzzle.
Nice. Another puzzle solved. And with that, we have opened the gates. Perfect. Thanks to you, Sir Hatter, I've been able to have it repaired immediately. I'm glad you were able to fix it. A puzzle like that is a piece of cake for the professor. As I suspected all along, you're certainly no ordinary gentleman. Sir Hatter Herschel Layton shall henceforth be allowed to pass through this gate freely. Thank you, kind sir. Please make your way to the storyteller as swiftly as possible. Okay. It seems like Layton is about to have a talk with pretty much the god of this universe, the Mr. Storyteller. We're about to meet him, and he's right there. Across that door over there. But I guess we'll have to find out what happens with him and what mysteries are going to be uncovered in the next episode of Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright. It's been a pleasure to stream for you all, for this seems to be a prologue for bigger things. Since the chapters just started, we're setting up the mysteries that we're going to be solving in the next episode. So this is going to be interesting. Things are getting interesting. I just hope we don't have to see anyone get burned alive again. That's my only desire here. We're going to do our best so no one needs to be burned alive ever again. But without further ado, I thank you all for watching. I thank you all for spending time with me, and I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day. And I hope you are enjoying the, as they say, the spooky season, of course. Again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you to the patrons for their monthly support, and I truly hope to see you in the next one, everybody. And I'll see you, Space Cowboy. Bang.
I was cooling in the motel for a minute. Loved ones that I won't tell how I'm living. Now I'm in the woods, trailer park, staying hidden. In the rap game, slashing through a million minions. IRL is lame cause I'm broke in Virginia. Surrounded by the slimy cold-blooded, they amphibians. I ain't dark as I was, hit the amphibian. Pulled a beat katana out in the slaughterhouse. I was hired cause you talking loud, starting drumming now. I got fired cause I understood what they talking about. So I fight them cause I understand all they trauma now. In the woods, smoking on some woods, game and feeling good, but it's great. Can't escape my fate, would it if I could? Awesome LBs, for these LBs I had to hustle. Desperately trying to find paradise through this desperate struggle. Wanna kill and be killed, it's the way that I'm living. Throw my life away, but I had to hide my feelings. Trying to stack LBs straight to the ceiling.